everyone. Welcome to EWN Network and the Course in Miracles Lesson 104. Actually, we're going to discuss 103 and then we're going to start 104. So that's everybody. Let's prepare ourselves, get in a comfy position. And I'm going to ask the angels for help tonight because I certainly need it. So, oh, Father in heaven, and all the heavenly hosts, the angels who help us every day, and all we have to do is ask. We ask you to help us in our study of this beautiful course. We are love. We are children of the divine, and the divine is pure love and pure happiness. And we need to know that happiness is what he wants for us. He doesn't want any problems or any troubles. Those are things that either we have imagined or the world has imagined, and they're all not real. The only thing real is the love. And so, as we begin this lesson, we are asking for your guidance. We are asking for your Holy Spirit. And we're asking that you help us to understand what it is you want us to know. And please be with all of our P's wherever they are, especially with Karen, who's going through a very hard time right now, and Teri and all our P's who are at the retreat. And let us all realize that we're all together and we're all one. Thank you for our beautiful, beautiful instruction. And hopefully, we will get the message from these two lessons that you want us to know. Now we're going to, in that sense of peace and calmness, and with the help of the angels, we're going to come back into the room and we're going to begin our discussion.
Okay.
I like when Karen does it because I go so deep when she does it. And I never want to come back out. So,
Uh,
well,
I'm going to do a reading from the Holy Shift, it's called.
okay. You know, when you first told me the name of that book, I really thought I heard something else.
I thought you'd.
And I was like, what kind of books is Charlie reading? So, okay, from the Holy
Well,
Shift book.
right. Well, when Karen does her meditation, at the end of it, she'll read the passage from this.
Oh, I didn't realize that's where she was reading it from.
Yes. And so
Oh,
today's would be, I seek, but what happens to me in truth? God's gifts of joy and peace are all I want.
very nice.
So that would be what she would be ending her beginning with. She
She
always
always does
reads.
that.
She always comes from the book,
Oh, I did not know. Hi, Julie. How are you?
yeah,
Nice to have you here.
yeah,
Um, I don't know if everybody knows where the Course in Miracles came from.
yeah.
Do you know, Charlie? So you can explain it to us?
No, I don't. I know it came through someone, and they, you know, and they
Yes.
wrote it. Yes.
Yeah, it came through someone, and I just my her last name went out of my head, but her first name was Helen,
Right.
and I do believe she was a lawyer, and she was not spiritual at all. And Jesus spoke to her, and he gave her these lessons. And at first, she didn't want to believe that it was happening. You can understand that.
Right.
And then there was another gentleman in her vicinity, Tim or Tom.
Yeah, Karen
Tom.
was the guy.
Yes. And he was spiritual. And he was also psychologist or psychiatrist. And so she started discussing it with him. So the messages kind of came through both of them, but they came from Jesus. And I guess we needed to have some corrections on our path. I think about the Pharisees and the Sadducees. And when Jesus came down, he went into the synagogue, or I think that's what they call it. And he was very angry. I don't know if you're a Bible reader. Um,
No, but I've heard different passages and
yeah.
stuff.
Well, he came into the synagogue and he was very angry, and he threw out the people who were selling animals for sacrifice, and he said that they had made his father's house, well, terrible. I won't repeat what he said, but
Right.
but he told the Pharisees and the Sadducees that they were keeping to the letter of the law, but not the meaning of the law. And so I think that's why we have received the Course in Miracles, is because maybe we hadn't gotten to the very essence of what it is we're supposed to learn, which is love and happiness. And that's what it's all about. So
Right.
he's calling us back to that, calling us back. Um, One of the things that I noticed in the lesson, but before I begin, where is my girl? Chris, was there something you wanted to say? You always want to say something.
Oh, I went to the grocery store this morning and I found a blueberry plant halfway.
A blueberry plant?
Yeah, the blueberry bush.
Yeah, so she bought a blueberry bush, so we're going to be planting a blueberry bush.
Oh, how wonderful.
So I manifested.
You did. I love blueberries.
Never every time you come, you can have 5 blueberries.
And they're very, very good for you.
Yes, see, that might better way chocolate.
Okay, when you get too many, you can send them my way.
I love blueberry. I don't have a problem.
Yeah, so this lesson today I really enjoyed it because I was just like chanting it all day.
Were you?
Yeah, I if I go out in the car, I don't even put on the radio. I'll just be there. God being love is also happiness. And, I am love, I am happiness. God being love is all. And I was just to be in that state of mind all day is like, wow, it's totally blissful. And
Hi, Catherine. You can come on. If you want to hit the link to come on, you can come on. We actually need you.
Yeah, we are
We
ready.
need anybody right now, but we have not heard from Karen, so my heart is just breaking for her. I think they're having severe problems with her doggy. So
all right, but I like Pam's book today.
I liked it too. Go ahead and read it.
Yeah, well, the title. I'll just read the title and then the last paragraph.
Okay.
What the holy big winds fail to mention is the title. In our true blissful essence, and that's where I was today, in the true blissful essence. Everything is all right forever and forever and forever. And that was by Jack Kerouac. I guess he's the one that said that. And in the bottle bottom paragraph. We are not here to play it safe. We are here to be the light, to shine our brilliance, to risk, to love, and to spread the joy.
That's beautiful.
That just says it all.
It does. It says it all. It tells us what our purpose is and what we have to do. But I was reading in the lesson, and it was talking about.
Catherine, oh, Catherine says she's trying to get in.
Yes, I saw that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. She. Some people fear God, and the lesson was bringing out fearing God is like fearing happiness.
Right.
Because he is happiness and he is love. And why would we fear love? Why would we fear happiness? So it's important that we know that the illusions that we're seeing are not true, and they're trying to keep us from seeing the truth, which is that we have nothing to do on this earth except be love.
Right.
And let that love and that happiness shine out to everybody so that they'll have the same type of joy that we have, and that anyone who accepts God's plan will have. And I thought that was, I was trying to think, and yes, there were times when I feared God. When you're young and you do something naughty,
Right.
you say, "Oh no." Even
Yeah.
if our parents don't hear us, we know God does,
Yeah. And you sinned, and there is no sin.
and there is no sin. That's
She's
true.
in the waiting room, she says.
Oh, the only trouble is I can't get the. Oh, here she is. Yay. There you are.
Hi there.
So
Hi.
Hi.
glad you're here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't want to sign on because it seems like my computer always kicking everybody out.
Oh, don't
See,
worry about it. All of us, we're all having problems, as you can tell right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
so no one's
Charlie
heard
and
from
I just
Karen?
have not heard a word from Karen.
What?
The only thing I heard was from Teri last night. She texted me that she had sent Karen all the information about how to sign on and how to get everybody in and all that, and but never heard from her and never heard from Karen. So today I sent a message to Karen and said how much we feel for her and love her, and to just let me know if she's going to be there, if she's going to sign in. If not, then Charlie and I will try to do the best we can.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you're here because you have a lot more experience about the Course in
Oh,
Miracles. Yeah, you do. What did you think of this lesson?
well, I don't know how much.
We were talking about,
I didn't have
have
a
you
chance to.
ever, uh, I can't tell whether you're talking to me or someone else. Catherine? Catherine, can you hear me?
Who, me? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you know
I
what? Your voice is way off.
can
Yeah.
hear you.
Uh, uh, Charlie, can you hear me?
I hear you. You're fine.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
too.
okay, okay. But we were talking about if we had ever feared God, like when we were young, if we did something naughty,
Oh,
we we had a little, okay, maybe mom and dad didn't see us, but we knew God did, you know. But there's no reason to fear him because all he is love
yes. I was
and
brought up in a
happiness.
very fear-based. Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
God,
And
God, you snuck a cookie. The cookie, you're going to hell.
Hmm.
That was
Yeah,
you were gone.
I think all of us grew up thinking we were going to, go to the hot place because, you know, most of what we did was naughty. So, but anyway, but that's not what the lesson is trying to show us, that no, a God who's love is also happiness. And there's no way that he would want to cause suffering for any of his children. And we are his children. So the illusions that we're seeing, whether we've done it to ourselves or the world or other people have done it to us, they're not right. They're lies. So what we have to do is look for the truth. And the truth is in our hearts. The truth
Well,
is.
the Course tells us what the Course tells
Oh, okay. Your voice is
in
so
that.
far off, I never know when you're done. I'm sorry. But that's funny. I don't know why your voice is so far off.
Better?
That's a little better.
It was
Now
coming
I
in and
lost
out
you.
like.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. Yeah. But anyway, I think maybe what we're going to do is, I think we've discussed what the purpose was of our lesson. So we're going to let Charlie read the next lesson. Now, if you haven't heard Charlie read, you're going to be very surprised, because you're going to be like me. You want to put him in one of those tents out on the plains preaching to the people. Wait till you
Yeah.
read this lesson.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we lost her.
Yep, we did. She's
All
back
right,
there.
so
She just has to be let in and out.
all right. All right, this will be lesson 104. I seek but what belongs to me in truth. Today's idea continues with the thought that joy and peace are not but idle dreams. They are your right because of what you are. They come to you from God, who cannot fail to give you what he wills. You must there be a place made ready to receive his gifts. They are not welcomed gladly by a mind which has instead received the gifts it made where his belong as substitutes for them. Today we would remove all meaningless and self-made gifts which we have placed upon the holy altar where God's gifts belong. These are the gifts which are our own in truth. His are the gifts which we inherited before time was, and which will still be ours when time has passed into eternity. These are the gifts which are within us now, for they are timeless, and we need not wait to have them. They belong to us today, therefore we will to have them now, and knowing choosing them in place of what we may, we but unite our will with what God wills, and recognize the same as being one. Our longer practice periods today, the hourly 5 minutes giving truth for our salvation, should begin with this. I seek but what belongs to me in truth, and joy and peace are my inheritance. Then lay aside the conflicts of the world that offer other gifts and other goals made of illusions, witnessed to by them and sought for only in the world of dreams. All this we lay aside and seek instead that which is truly ours, as we ask to recognize what God has given us. we clear a holy place within our minds before his altar, where his gifts of peace and joy are welcome, and to which we come to find what has been given us by him. We come in confidence today, aware that what belongs to us in truth is what he gives, and we would wish for nothing else, for nothing else belongs to us in truth. So do we clear the way for him today by simply recognizing that his will is done already, and that joy and peace belong to us as is his eternal gifts. We will not let ourselves lose sight of them between the times we come to seek for them where he has laid them. This reminder will we bring to mind as often as we can. I seek for what belongs to me in truth. God's gift of joy and peace are all I want.
Thank you, Charlie. You see what I mean? I told Charlie he's a hell and damnation preacher. He can really, really fire up that word. Anyway, uh, that's one of the things most of us, and I'm as guilty as anyone, we say, well, if I only had this, I really, really want this computer. I really, really want this. With me, it's like a puppy dog, you know. And if I had that, I'd be so happy. And we get that, and we're happy for a few minutes or maybe a few days. And then the happiness wears off. That's not the happiness we're seeking. We're seeking eternal happiness, eternal joy. And the interesting thing about it is that was given to us at our birth. We were given love, happiness, and joy. And that's what we need, as it says, to bring to the altar. That's what we need to truly find. You know, they say you can't take it with you, but happiness, joy, and love, you certainly can.
Mm-hmm.
So that is our ultimate goal. And it's our function. And that's why they say it's salvation. And that's why actually Karen calls it freedom. So we have freedom from the world and the physical desires that we might have because we know what's true and what has real, real meaning. So I think that was the purpose of the lesson and the one we're going into. So it's time for us to change our hats.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put my hat on. We're going to go into chanting. And
Using the sound here. You hear me,
Yeah.
Yep.
we can
Charlie?
hear
Yeah,
you.
Hear me?
we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
better now.
Keep kind of in and out.
You, you might go into the settings and there's a noise suppression. That little wheel, you can go into settings and maybe hit the noise suppression and it might work.
Yeah.
Go into audio and iPhone, iPad microphone, I don't know, or noise suppression.
Let me go.
Yeah. I know it works with the echo if we get echo, but not unless it's the microphone on your iPad.
Seems like we have more trouble with iPads, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, am I counting tonight, Jean?
Yes, please. I would appreciate that because it helps me to not have to concentrate on too many things at one time. Okay,
All right.
this is our chanting session, and we do this every night, and we have done it for well over 1,000 days. Charlie will tell you later how many days we've actually done it. But we do this to raise the vibrations of the earth. Our earth is changing, and the vibrations of the earth is changing, and it's changing for the good. So every little bit we can help to bring that higher to a higher plane, it's wonderful. And we're not the only ones who do this. Many, many people all over the world in many countries do this also. So what we're going to do is chant 2 chants. The first one is going to be Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And I hope I said that right because sometimes I put in another pataye in there. I don't know why, but I do. But Om Gam
I just love you.
Ganapataye Namaha.
I love you.
It removes all the barriers, all the obstacles, and all the illusions that we may be seeing. So we're going to do it 3 times slow, and then we're going to do it 108. And Charlie, our beautiful charming Charlie, is going to tell us when we're done with that. So we declare that we are removing. Did you have something to say, Catherine? Did you get it better? No. Okay. We declare that we are removing all the obstacles that are in our way. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Next, we are going to remove all the barriers in our way. And barriers are different than obstacles. Sometimes there's things we put up ourselves to protect ourselves. So we're removing those too. Om Ganapataye Namaha. And then, lastly, and probably most importantly, we are removing all the illusions.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Om
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye
Pataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Pataye Namaha.
Ah,
Ganapataye Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namahagana
Pataye Namaha.
Naha
Om
Gana
Ganapataye Namaha. Pataye
Naha
Namaha. Pataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye
Pataye
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam
Pataye
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha
Pataye
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam Ganapataye
Pataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam
Pataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Inaha,
Namaha. Om
Pataye
Gam
Namaha.
inaha,
Ganapataye Namaha.
Pataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam
inamaha,
Ganapataye
Pataye
Om
Namaha.
Gam
naha,
Ganapataye Namaha.
Pataye
Om
nainaha,
Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om
ovanai,
Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
inaha,
Om Gam Ganapataye
Pataye
Namaha.
inaha,
Om Gam Ganapataye
Pataye
Namaha. Om
inaha,
Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
aha,
Om Gam
Namaha.
Ganapataye
aha,
Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
unoha,
Om Ganapataye
unapai,
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om
unapai,
Ganapataye
inaha,
Namaha.
Om
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha
Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Namaha
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Gaganapati
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapati
Om Gam
Namaha
Namaha. Om Ganapataye
Namaha
Namaha. Om Gam
Ganapati
Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapati
Om Gam
Namaha
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Namaha
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapati
Om Gam
Namaha
Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Ganapati
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Pataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Namaha
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapati
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Pataye Namaha. Om Pataye Namaha. Pataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's take a deep breath and go into our heart and feel freedom. What it's like to have all those barriers and obstacles and illusions lifted from us. And now we have plenty of room to let in the miracles. And that's what we're going to do next. We're going to do the chant of miracles. Om Myoho Renge Kyo. So we are making 3 declarations again, and then we'll do the 108. And afterwards, we will give gratitude to our Creator. So we are declaring that everyone is accepting, aligning, and allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And everyone is happy and healthy.
Nam
And last of all, that we are all living in peace, harmony, free of suffering, and free of all the illusions. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Namyo Renge Kyo, Namyo Renge Kyo, Namyo Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Namyo Namyo Renge Kyo, Namyo Renge Kyo, Namyo Renge Kyo, Namyo Namyo Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Now that we have felt all those miracles coming in and all the love, let's hold it deep in our hearts and let's honor our Creator and give Him the gratitude that He deserves for all He has given us by chanting Om 3 times. So, and we're holding that love in our hearts. We're bringing in all the love from all the P's for peace, in all the world, in all our universe. And we're gonna hold it in our hearts for a couple seconds. We're gonna build a beautiful ball of love and light and healing. And we're gonna send it out to the world. So let's just send that love out to the world. Picture it as a stream of wonderful light going out from us out into the world and the universe, finding all the hearts that might need a little bit of happiness, because love is happiness. Giving them health, healing, and a purpose, because our purpose is to love. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Peace.
Peace, peace. Oh, I love that. I love when we can share our love with everyone and our healing. Do your hands feel hot? When I do that, my hands feel real warm. Okay, so Charlie, how
Don't
many
we do
weeks have we
don't
been?
we do the declaration first?
Well, tell us how long we've been doing this first.
We're going out of order here.
Well, it's okay. We don't have an order.
We've been doing this for 1,047 days now.
Wonderful. 47? Wow.
So,
Okay. I thought I would do the declaration today.
okay, go right ahead.
Thank you, Charlie. We declare that we do a declaration every night. And the declaration begins on 3. It's about that there is peace on earth, and that peace begins inside of us. So on 3, please join me for this beautiful declaration. 3, 2, 1. We
We
declare
declare
that there
there
is
is peace
peace
on
on
earth,
earth, and
and we
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 declare
declare
Well,
that
peace
that peace begins
and
inside
I
of
did
us,
so it
and so it is.
forever and ever.
is. Amen. Amen.
And that's where everything begins, is inside of
And
us.
I'd like to say hi to Marlene.
Is she here? I don't see her on
She
my. Oh,
must
there
pop
she is. She
Halloween.
came in a little
Okay.
late. We won't tell anybody, Marlene.
So, so
No, we
like
love
I
you.
Oh,
said,
darling.
we've been doing this for 1,047 days now, as a group known as the
The
Peace
peace
Peace for
for
peace.
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 Yes, we do. And we're all peace.
Yeah.
Marlene's a P.
Yeah.
Catherine's a P. If Julie's still here, she's a P. And Charlie's a P, and Chris is a P, and I'm a P, and Linda and Teri are a P. And I know I got Catherine. I'll get her again. Catherine's a P. And Gracie, who is not here and
Yeah.
missed her terribly, is a P.
Yes.
And there are many, many P's. P's
And
for
Karen
peace
is
on
Mm.
all the earth. So my question to you, before I lose my voice, is wouldn't you like to
To
be a
be a
P
peace
too?
too.
I can't sing worth a hoot, but there you are. But I do think we should sing Pieces Coming Around the Corner.
No.
Tell, let's do that. Pieces
It's
coming
I'm a one
around
in
the
the
corner
corner
when we
when we
dance.
can't.
Pieces
pieces
coming
coming
around the
I'm
corner
corner
when
corner
we
when
when
dance.
we
we
chant.
can't.
Pieces
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 coming
coming
I'm
around
around
the
the
a
corner,
corner.
corner,
smiles on
Smile
smiles
the
on people's
faces.
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 Pieces coming
Coming
around the
around
around
the
the
corner.
corner
corner
when
Corner
when
we
when we
we
chant.
can't.
dance.
Okay, I have a feeling that
Be
Catherine
kind
could sing it much better if we didn't join her.
and be
Anyway,
kind.
love
Yeah.
you guys.
Bye.
Hopefully, Karen will be back tomorrow, but we don't know for sure. It's a real hard time for her. And
Okay.
Terry will be back on Tuesday, so hopefully we will live until
Mm.
so. Love you all so
Yeah,
much.
mas.
Love
And
you.
Leave you with a
Namaste.
I
namaste,
Namaste.
y'all.
namaste, y'all.
Hi, Tuba go.
Love you so much.
Bye. I had to let the dog out.
Bye.
Okay, honey. Have
Bye.
a good evening. Sleep well. And Charlie, good
Always.
night, everyone. Say good
Night,
night.
everyone.
I'm
Good
ending the
night.
Bye.
live. Love you all.